America's rise in science and technology. As the 20th century progressed, the United States transformed into a global center of scientific discovery and technological innovation. From the invention of the airplane by the Wright brothers in 1903 to Henry Ford's assembly line that revolutionized the automobile industry, America quickly became the engine of progress. The nation's universities, research centers, and industries invested heavily in science. American scientists played key roles in medicine, engineering, and chemistry. Discoveries such as the polio vaccine, nuclear energy, and advancements in computing began to shape the modern world. The space race and the moon landing, perhaps the greatest symbol of American innovation, was the space race. After World War II, the world entered the Cold War era period of competition between the United States and the Soviet Union. One of the most dramatic stages of this rivalry was the race to space. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, shocking the world. The U.S. responded by creating NASA in 1958. American astronauts and engineers worked tirelessly, pushing the limits of science and human courage. On July 20, 1969, the world watched in awe as American astronaut Neil Armstrong stepped onto the surface of the moon, declaring, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." This achievement was more than just about space. It proved America's leadership in science, technology, and exploration.
The Cold War era. While the U.S. celebrated victories in science and exploration, the Cold War cast a long shadow over global politics. For nearly half a century, the United States, the Soviet Union competed for power, influence, and ideology. Capitalism versus communism. The Cold War was fought not on battlefields, but through political influence, espionage, propaganda, and proxy wars in countries like Korea and Vietnam. The U.S. also built a vast nuclear arsenal, leading to a dangerous arms race. But alongside rivalry, America also emerged as a global protector of democracy, supporting allies in Europe through initiatives like the Marshall Plan and organizations like NATO. This era shaped the U.S. into a true superpower. The civil rights movement and social progress. At home, America was undergoing another great transformation. The 1950s and 60s became the era of the civil rights movement. African Americans, long denied equality, rose to demand justice. Leaders such as Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X challenged segregation and racial injustice. This struggle for equality reshaped the nation, leading to landmark laws like the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. America was proving that its ideals of freedom and justice applied not just abroad, but also within its own borders.